Hey everybody, this is your boy Legendmuyui. I'm back for another playthrough of Shadowrun Returns. I'm excited. This is my first official live stream. I did a test for part 1. Hey everybody, this is your boy Legendmuyui. And you can actually view that if you go back on the stream. Anyway, let's get into it. So I made my character Legendmuyui. And then we're going to pick up with the dead man switch. Oh, okay. How did I get in here? Okay, well, we'll just go it. So I landed in Seattle, and I'm looking for my friend. And I just came back into the corner. Looks like I'm already back behind where unauthorized personnel is supposed to be and employees. And this is my character, Legendmuyui. Look at him. Kind of got no hair. The reason why I did that is because, well, they never really have any good hair quality for other ethnicities. Anyway, let's go over here. Let's talk to this guy. I think his name is Dresden. Let's see what he has to say. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf, whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job," a little more than you'd want or expect from someone in the chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it may just be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. Sorry, I didn't expect any visitors at this hour. And some jerk at the corporation took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir? Are you the coroner? I am John Dresden, the organ grinders branch manager here. So yeah, that makes me this franchise area's coroner too. And you are? Be upfront with them, let them know who I am, or just jump straight into it. Still giving my name. I represent a man named Sam Watts, and I'm looking into his murderer. No one you ever heard of. Now tell me about Sam Watts. That's too... No. So I'm going to go into the middle one right here. This is more my style, you know. I want to let them know who I am, but also want to be more business sense about it than just, yeah, I'm here for Sam Watts. He frowns. Interesting. A dead man makes for a strange client. But what makes you think he's here? Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. I followed it here. I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it yet. What with it being all the way out in the Barrens. So who told you he was dead? Sam did. Heart stopped. 10,000 was wired to a secure account in my name. For finding the killer, I get paid. Sam's digital ghost. When his heart stopped, I got a killing job. Let's go with the second one. The dwarf raises his eyebrow, a smile wiping the suspicion from his face. A dead man switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over there. I guess I'll follow him. Okay, I guess this is my boy Sam. Ooh, that looks horrible. He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third was downtown. Ripper, huh? I guess the classics never go out of style. Sounds grisly. Emerald City Ripper? Yeah, that kind of sounds like me. That doesn't sound like something that would ring a bell, so I'll ask the question. He sighs. Not my title. That's what the Seattle press insist on calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel, But this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from the victim. What prize did the Ripper take from Sam? Delicious, a trophy hunter. What was it? And okay, I don't want to be too smart. I'm not. Let's go with what was the prize? Watt's liver was cleanly cut out. How about the other lucky contestants? Wiz, what else? I don't want to joke around with death, but Wiz, what else? The first victim's heart was missing, and the third had the spleen removed. I need to look up and see what a spleen is. I always thought it was like the spine. That's definitely not the case. Dresden, get out here, McCluster. Ooh, man, that's a troll. Okay, new NPC. I'm here about the new Ripper Vic, Sam Watts. And that's it. Oh, and I get to tinker around, so just tinker around in a drawer. Ah, basic med kit. Okay, cool. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Ew, he touched a dead body. Ew. Okay. Sam's body is half covered by a sterile surgical sheet, and his face an ashen white, for the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest, there is a small pencil-thin incision covered in dry blood. That don't look small. Whatever. Covered by blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem that the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him and took it. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found on his body. You can examine evidence through the bag without spoiling it. Let's take a look at the business card. Moving through the things, you can make out that it's a card from a place called the Seamstress Union. There's something handwritten on the back, but blood has made it illegible. Okay, let's look at the cred stick. Cred sticks are pretty much digital money, and so you kind of slide it in to something and you can transfer funds in the Shadowrun world. For those who may not know, it's a standard cheap unsecure cred stick. No way of knowing what's on it without slotting it. Let's take it. Oh, $300. Okay, or new yen. 300 new yen. You slot the cred stick into your PDA. 300 new yen is added to your account. Okay. Let's look at the purple shirt. Why would he be wearing a purple shirt? I don't know. It's Sam's shirt. Several of the buttons are missing, and blood has thoroughly soaked it. The bag sloshes a bit in your hand. Ooh. Let's look at the handwritten note. You can see only parts of the note, given the torn off bits and bloodstains. Sam, I feel terrible that we are redacted. We have been redacted, long redacted. To say I'm redacted. See you there, love, Jessica. Let's put the bag down. And nothing else to do, so let's, wait a minute. Let's, the Alt key reveals the stuff to tinker with, and there's nothing to tinker with, so. Let's go talk to this big troll guy. Let's just stand there, and he's not doing anything, but he's shining really nice when I hover over him. Anyway, towering over the diminutive coroner is a homicide detective right out of Central Casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointy ears, and the Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. So this is the new Ripper Vic, Watts. Name's familiar. Didn't his mom kill herself a while back? The coroner frowns. So you insisted at the time. He chortles. Chortles. Come on, she offed herself. I had it on very good authority. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. This Ripper case is my ticket to a lieutenant's badge. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stunned the target with a combination of drugs and magic and removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel. Has a decent understanding of the human and metahuman anatomy, too. So I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon. Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days, it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. Aficionado. I think I said that right. You're no help, dwarf. Lone Star Detective finally notices you. You note his superhuman powers of observation. Who the heck are you? I'm the nobody who did not hear anything. I'm new in town. You're welcome to committee. I don't got enough strength to insult him. Are you the detective on a case I was hired by Sam? No, I would never let him know my business. Not if I was in this type of business, which I would never be in this type of Shadowrun business. So I'm going to pretend like I don't know anything. So I'm the nobody who ain't hear nothing. That's right. And if you ever did hear something, I'll knock it right over your head. He looks back at the dwarf. Dreslin, get me more. I'm putting someone in a cell or a box this week and claiming my promotion. He's pleasant. Anything else to do? Let's take a look. Nope. Let's talk to Dresden. Dresden looks amused. Do you always make friends that easily? I probably would use humor here. I'm great at dinner parties, too. He cocks his head on one side. Be straight with me. You're really going to work for a dead man? If Sam was a friend of mine, which I have very few friends, I'm kind of loyal to my friends. If they call, if they need me, I'm going to be there. So, of course, I wouldn't be in this type of work seeking out revenge or anything like that. But if it was in life and something not so, deadly, I'd probably be there. So I'm going to return the favor. Fascinating again. Detective McCluster isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. Clusky, I said Clusker. It's Clusky. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 nuyen a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. Dresden pauses, considering. You have honor after a fashion. I've tried to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help with you? On a take. Who's paying his leash? Yeah, let's find out. I don't know, but someone with some major pull has been looking out for McCluskey's career and wallet. What was that McCluskey said about Sam's mother? The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official in that sentence? You don't buy it? Sounds like you disagree with the findings. Yeah, be a little humor. Aren't you the official? Yeah. Okay. My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say that it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arm, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. What are organs worth these days? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of nuyen, but individual organs? Not worth as much anymore. What with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days, organ grinders only deal in the recently deceased. There are plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky, though. And they don't care where the bodies came from either. Who still uses scalpels? Who uses the old-fashioned stuff? Doctors still learn to use them in their first year of medical school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them much anymore. It's possibly some of the slimier. I'm so sorry. It's possible some of the slimier chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. Have you heard of the Seamstress Union? It's nearby. It's a nearby club in the Barrens that attracts the lowlives. You'd probably like it. Me, I'm not really into the going out type. I'm there with you, Dresden. Always too much to be done around here. Plus, the dead just are easier to get along with. Oh, man, that's yeah, I feel that one. I just need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? Dresden looks up at you intently for a moment before speaking. I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? Okay. Okay, I'll go do that. All right, open the morgue drawer. He goes back to work. So let's take a look here. I'm opening that morgue drawer. Wait a minute, where's the morgue drawer? Oh, there we go. Ooh, I got some goodies over here. Before we open up anything. Doc wagon kit. What's this? Basic med kit. Okay. Must be a nice fight coming up. The cold storage drawer is labeled John Doe, but the internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees Celsius. I'm not good with the Celsius, so if anyone's in a chat, just let me know what that is in degrees. I take it it's not that cold. Anyway, I'm opening the drawer. The cold storage drawer opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest. In addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've seen, the body seems to be in very good condition. Ichigo. I mean, not Ichigo. Oh, Jake Armitage. Oh, the original guy from the Sega Super Nintendo. A Shadowrun. Oh, whoa, easy there. Oh, and one quick movement, he jumps down from the drawer. He jumps down from the drawer? Wait, that doesn't look that high from the ground. Anyway, and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a data jack drilled into his temples and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. I told John to wake me up when it's 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? Doesn't feel like 6. Sorry, I didn't expect you to be so alive. What do I look like? Nope. You're just sleeping in a freezer. A freezer for dead people. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. Don't tell me you haven't considered it. Cheaper than a coffin motel, and the service is just as good. He chuckles. Well, so much for the good night's sleep. On the plus side, I've noticed you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story? The latest Ripper victim, did you know him? I'll ask the questions here. What the heck are you doing in morgue drawer? I'm looking into the death of Sam Watts. The coroner seems to think you can help me out. Yeah. Sammy, glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then over at the Union. Decent enough guy, always in trouble over something or the other, though. Jake yells through the other side of the room. John, is this guy cool? Yeah, he's on the level. Working for Sam, believe it or not. Some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help him out. Maybe even stop moping around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me, he pauses. I might be sizing you up, but it's hard to tell behind those shades. Alrighty then. The name's Jake, and you are... I'm Legendmuyui. Nice to meet you, Jake. I'm Legendmuyui. Yeah. Oh, and well-mannered, too. Such a rare thing in this city. Well, it sounds like you're going to take a dive into the deep end. John's right. I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging at the Seamstress Union that night. Tripped out and rowdy. I've been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Mrs. Kabuto asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out in the alley, some gangers got the jump on me. He winces. Dang. Maybe I needed some soy calf after all. John, could you grab me a cup? Get your own... Man, what's up with the language with these people? They just can't talk normal. What's up with your own... Yeah, get your own coffee. My hands are dirty anyway. Now, what's wrong with these intestines? You hear a loud squelching sound as Dresden continues his work. Thank you, John. You're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat court bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Darn gangers. Though, thought they could turn a quick profit on my head. Jake smiles, and you get the impression that it didn't work so well out for the gangers. Sam stumbled off during the fight, though, and that's the last I saw him until he turned up here. dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last stay in this place. You've done this before? Great. So you know anything about his death? Do you know anything else? You've done this before? It's a long story. I end up in the morgue more often than the average guy. Yeah, Jake, he's a regular. Yeah, Jake, here's a regular. Should have started a rewards card, Jake. A few more visits, you get a free night stay. Jake laughs. I hold you to that, John. Anyway, they found Sam's body less than a block away from the Union, missing liver and all. Tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I could use some backup to settle the score with those Halloweeners out there. Their leaders got the whole gang searching the barrens for me. I need to get rid of that donkey rear end. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit these streets alone at night. Trust me. Is that an homage to Castlevania 2? It's a horrible night to have a curse. I don't know. Anyway, Jake's eyes you up and down, and maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. What do you say? It's nice to have someone watching your back out there, assuming you can trust them. I don't work for free. I'll do a little bit of street justice every now and then. All right, count me in. Let's go with the first one. I can get it. Gotta be careful in this trade. I'm not one to go back on a deal, though. John can vouch for that. Plus, you know where I'm hiding out, right? Doesn't leave me a lot of room to sell you out. What did you say? What? I thought that was my choice. All right, so let's go with the street justice thing. Even though I would probably never do street justice, but I'm not a money-hungry person, so... great, I've been hiding out here ever since that run-in with the Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangers. But this stretch of the Barrens is their turf. Heck, I'm surprised you even made it to the morgue in one piece without packing some heat. He yells over his shoulder. Very funny, Jake. You can sleep in a dumpster tomorrow. So you need a weapon? No. Malee's my game. I got a baseball bat. But it looks like you can handle yourself. All right, I got a baseball bat. But you look like you can handle yourself. Of course I can. I'm an adept. So you ready to go out and even? Just give me a minute. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go for it. I'll follow your lead. The Halloweeners aren't looking for you yet. We can leave whenever you're ready. All right, so this is my little telling me where my objectives are, and that's there. So I'm gonna just click there. I got some backup. 2-man show. Let's get this party on the road. Head out to the Barrens. Yeah, let's do that. The Redmond Barrens. Run in the Seattle sprawl, and sooner or later you'll find yourself in the Redmond Barrens. It doesn't matter your business. The Barrens doesn't like you. Take 1 part radioactive wasteland, 3 parts dog eat dog slums, add a dash of tourist trap, and you got a recipe for mean as heck. You leave the sanitized death of the formaldehyde of organ grinders behind. Entering the anarchy and desperation of the streets, Jake stops a moment to breathe deeply, filling his lungs with motorcycle exhaust, radioactive dust, cordite, and who knows what else. He exhales with an expression of wry contentment. The stench and grime tells you he's home. It's a horrible place to call home, but to each his own. My stash is just around the corner. Find Jake. I got a safe mag card. Pretty cool layout. It's a nice motorcycle. I think that's a motorcycle. Yeah, it reminds me of Akira, the anime. Anyway, let's go. Soy Calf. Does the bus stop here? Bus stop. That goes into a gate. I mean, I guess it could go down there and go around, but yeah, it doesn't look like it. Oh, okay. She's not wearing much. Ooh, looking for a date, honey? Oh, she's a night woman. I mean, I'm not one to judge. Maybe she's trying to pick up something. I don't know. Best beer. I really like the artwork. It really portrays the dystopian look Anyway, this looks like where we need to go. This is a jackal. Alright, let's clear this stuff out. Hidden in the garbage, strewn alley is a high-tech safe with a mag card reader on the front. Open the safe with the mag card. With a smooth hiss, the safe opens to reveal a collection of gear that is perfect match for your skills. You take the gear. Oh, a fight! Okay, hand over the loot, bozos. Alright. Oh, okay, alright. Oh, okay, alright. Oh, okay, alright. Alright. I'm a barehanded guy. And I'm gonna do my killing hands technique. It increases my damage for unarmed. So. But I really need to be in cover. So. Alright, I'm gonna just hit the guy. Woo! Wasn't expecting that. And he's partially behind cover, so let's see if 2 shots can take him out. 10? Looks like half his energy. If I can get another 10, this might be it. Oh, nice. And my energy comes back. That's pretty cool. So, welcome to the Barrens. Guess I'll need to find a new spot to hide my gear. Good job. Good dead drops are so hard to find. So hard to keep. So sorry. Same Drek. And, oh, I think Drek is like the S word. So I'm going to try to avoid that from now on. Same stuff in every city. So I shouldn't invest in real estate around here. They all seem like, these two seems like humor. This seems like just somebody who's like pessimistic. So I'm going to go with good dead drops are so hard to keep. He chuckles. Well, at least they were too dumb to break my madlock. Yeah. Now you've gotten some gear. Let's go deal with those Halloweeners. All right. All right. So I think I'm going to try to go into the next, like the next real cutscene where it goes into another location. Just kind of do some exploring. Let's come down here. See what this guy wants. Worried man. The man before you appears well-mannered but nervous. Excuse me, sir. I don't know you, but you look like you can handle yourself in a fight, and we need help. Dang. He said the H word. I'm not one to just pass up some time. I mean, pass up a person who needs help. So, what's your problem? I only fight when I'm not money hungry. Calm down. I can help. I'll probably just ask what's the problem. Some thugs are shaking down the market we've set up here. It's been getting worse lately. I don't think we can afford to pay them anymore. But no one will stand up to them, and the Lone Star isn't going to get involved. How many of them and how much you... Nope. If it's only up the way, maybe I can help. Yeah, cool. Okay, thank you. It's just down the street, sir. Please, our livelihood depends on this market. All right, so I got a little mini mart. So I'm gonna go up here. This reminds me of another, the parody of Dark Souls. Commerce is like a weed, taking root in the cracks and crevices in the world wherever it can. A small street market has flourished here amidst the crumbling buildings of the Redmond Barrens. Okay. But we barely have anything left. Head thug. Let's talk to him. No, not my problem. Pay up. I wish you could talk your way out of this. I don't think you can. The thug attempts to use his bulk and hideous breath to intimidate the shopkeeper. The old woman is holding firm, but you can see the thug's patience fading fast, and he looks like he's about to start breaking things. Yeah, tattoos are always associated with violence. I don't know why. Head thug. Who the heck are you? Bet your mom's real proud of you now. Nah, I wouldn't do that. I heard about you. Why don't you? That sounds bad. Oh. If I'd had some etiquettes, I could do some stuff. I like to pay this. I ain't that kind. 'Cause I don't think I got that much money as is at the beginning of the game. So let's go with the insult because I'm not gonna. That's too hardcore. I ain't never heard that before. I don't see a badge, so why don't you mind your own business? Because I'm sick of gutter punks like you. Business. Dustin, you is going to get me paid. Maybe I'll just... No. I knew you were just looking at cost. Static. Dash. Ice this guy. Dash. He's fragging dead. Oh, okay. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to just power up. Get my inner chi going on. And I'm going to just box this dude. Box him. Ooh. And he's not dead. There's a lot of health. What else do I got? I got fire. Let's fire him. Ooh, toasted him. And this person... Let's get in cover. Alright, I'm glad I got in cover. Are we just gonna box dash? Mage thug. Just box him up. Yeah, just piece him up. Oh, 26. Wow. Speak to the merchant. Where's the merchant? Oh, I guess that was it. Talk to Mrs. James. Oh, I got a karma. I cannot thank you enough. I hate to see such bloodshed, but those men would not take no for an answer. We simply wanted to make our way in the world. The shopkeeper holds out a few million. Please, it's the least I can do. I don't think I did that for money, so I'm not going to take it for money. Keep it. You need it more than I do. All right. Let's see what else we're going to do. It tells me to go there, but I like to roam around a little bit, see what I can find. Oh, that's not... anyway. All right. Sarah. Her clothes may be dirty, but this woman is far from downtrodden. Hey, not that it's my business, but I wouldn't go down that way. Nice to meet you, too. I think that's the F word, so I'm not going to say that in this world. I think I said it earlier. Lord, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Why? What's going on? Just some Halloweeners stirring up trouble again. She points to the south. They rode in this morning on those fancy bikes, set up camp in the old street market. They've been marching up and down the streets all day, shaking down anyone that wanders past. Yeah, typical. Well, odds are those are the thugs we're after. Anything else I should know about these gangers? Sounds like a friendly bunch. Are you going to be safe out here? They're going to be in for a rude surprise. You might want to make clear for the shooting stars. Thanks for the heads up. I'll probably be mindful about the person. So are you going to be safe? She laughs. You think I'm dumb enough to get caught up out in the open by one of those jerks? Nah. I know these streets like the back of my hand. Worry about your own skin. Anything else I should know about them? Well, their leader is a big old troll named John Paul. Real piece of work. Even for a wiener. Must be the short name for a Halloweener. Jokes. Yep, that's him. They're going to be in for a rude awakening. Thanks. I'm not going to do all that. Thanks for the heads up. Null sweat. All right, that's it. Some guys down there. Some guys. Ooh, this guy looks shaken up. Vlad. Hope he's not Vlad the Impaler. As you approach, the man sizes you up. You can see an old age fight or flight equation running behind his drug-clouded eyes. Beneath the track marks on his arms, you spot a set of tattoos that indicate he is, or at least once was, a shaman. Hey man, you okay? Yes. No. Yes. No. I saw something. It's going to kill me. Calm down. I'm Legendmuyui. What's your name? My name is Vlad. Vlad, those are some nice tattoos. Are you a shaman? I probably would never comment on the person having nice tattoos. I'm not really a tattoo guy. You know, Leviticus don't have markings for the dead. Yeah, it's for the dead, but, you know, I like a blank slate on the body. Anyway, the word shaman strikes a chord. He seems to shake off some of the mental cobwebs. Yes, I am a shaman. I thought so, Vlad. What'd you see? See, yes, I saw something the other night. I saw a spirit so dark, so alien that Vlad trails off and shudders. Where did you see this spirit? Just across the street from the Seamstress Union. It's gone now, Vlad. It's not going to kill you. You're safe. Thank you. I think you're right. I feel better now. More whole now. I think I need some sleep. Oh, helping people with mental issues was just that simple. Don't go to the market. I think I'll go to the market. All right. This guy is... Watch out for those gangers. That guy looks like he has a gun. Is he a ganger? Oh, looks like he has a... Okay, yeah, could be a ganger. Let's find out. Halloweener Century. Yep, he was a ganger. Hey, butt wipes. Take another step forward, and we are going to plant you right here. This is Halloweener property now. This is one of the two that got. This is one of the two that got away. If I had missed my shot, those idiots would have given up and moved on by now. Wait a minute. You're rolling with Jake? Bad idea, chummer. The Halloweeners are collecting that bounty and killing you. Well, that'll be a nice bonus. Okay. Oh, that's not okay. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Three on two. I'm already wounded. So I'm gonna power up. And I'm gonna lay some hands on them without the praying. Ooh. All right, shamans are bad, so I'm gonna just unload. We're gonna be out in the open. Okay, 2 down. Ooh, shotgun. That ain't cool. But I'm gonna go load some not so holy hands on them. Okay, all right, cool. Oh, I miss. That close to be missing. I must be bad at martial arts. Put him down. Good. Oh, you're dead. Oh, no, don't hit me. Yes, this ends now, jerk. All right, so let's go with him. Let's just unload. Yeah, and I got killing hands, so I'm gonna just... Oh, whoa, uncle! I was just playing with you. I'll call off the rest of the Halloweeners, Jake. Call it even, yeah. They're dirtbag like you don't deserve second chances. I'm about second chances, but I'm not the one with bounty on my head. So I'm gonna ask Jake, what does he think? He smirks. Hey, I'm already at shoot on sight status with these guys. Killing John Paul means one less wiener to shoot at me on the back while I'm buying smokes. Heck, they'll be doing the same thing to you as soon as there's a profit for them. Well, there it is. I still got one hit. Oh, what he said. Boom. Deal with the Halloweeners. All right, cool. That wasn't as bad. Got some karma with it. All right. Anything lootable? Holding down my alt key. You don't see anything. Them birds. Oh, they just disappeared into the night? Shadow birds. All right, this must be where I need to go. All right, cool. All right. Oh, Jake stopped me. Okay. As you approach the scene of Sam's murder, Jake spies the flashing red and blue lights up ahead. Whoa, hold up a minute. Lone Star's and above collecting a corp-issued bounty, and the ones on my head isn't going away anytime soon, he sighs. I got money. Oh, I got some play-in cash. All right, sorry, friend. I think this is where our paths diverge. Thanks for the help with those Halloweeners. Here's your payment. They don't take New Yen where I'm going, and you look like you could use the funds. Good luck out there. What do you want, a hug or something? Likewise, Jake, give me a call when you're in the clear. Sure, why don't you stick around? I could use you back. He just want to go. I'm not want to hold them up, even though I probably could use a partner before I'm going. Let's do the cordial thing. Look me up, that type of thing. Yeah, sure. He starts to leave, then tilt his head back. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop into the Seamstress Union. It's just down the street. You need gear, information, or just a stiff drink? That's the place to be. Best dive this side of Chicago. I used that place as a base of operation for years back in the day. Maybe the right friends, make the right friends there, and I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this Ripper business. Well, nice knowing you. Jake turns and disappears into shadowy depths of Redmond Burns. Okay, cool. All right, so let's get this party on the road. Ooh, chalked out person dead. Okay. Let's go into my search mode. Okay, some guys over here. That's a Seamstress Union. Nerps. Buy them at your local. I wonder what a nerp is. Anyway. Dan the Donut Man. Donuts sound good right about now. Not good for me, but they sound good. The smell of fried food, powdered sugar, and slightly burnt soy calf is almost enough to overpower the dusty sewage stench of the Redmond streets. The troll working the stand is covered in food stains, older than he is. Ew, that's nasty. Donut Man, what can I get you, chummer? Well, why not just... I'll take a jelly donut and some soy calf. I got 1,000 on me. I lost a mission item. Okay, cool. Enjoy. Did you see the murder in the alleyway across the way? Nope. I was closed when it happened. But hey, it's the Burns. A back alley killing, nothing new around here. The only reason the cops aren't making a big deal about the Ripper business is that some of the victims are real people. You know, folks with sins. I mentioned this in the last one. Sins, which is a play on, Christianity, is a serial identification number. Person with sins. It's like our social security numbers. They can be identified. Shadowrunners go sinless, meaning that they don't have social serial identification number. What can you tell me about the Barons? The Barons? Heck, if you have to ask, you probably shouldn't be out here. This stretch is what we call Touristville, though, and I suppose it's the closest thing around here to respectable. Fewer muggins, and you might even survive drinking the water if you're lucky. Wouldn't recommend it, though. He scratches his armpit. That's kind of a nice little thing on there. I can picture that. Scratching his armpit. Anyway, now behind me, that's a Seamstress Union. You want drinks, drugs, favors, or information around here? The union's your spot. That place is the reason I'm in business. Folks get the munchies when they party. Mrs. Kabuta owns the joint, and she's quality. A hard woman, but fair. All right, I'll see you around. Understandable. She got the Japanese bun thing going on. It's pretty cool. Firelit trash drums. Anyway, Sally. The dwarf merchant is packing up her stands for the night. I'm closed. Come back tomorrow. You got a great view of that alley across the street. Don't suppose you saw the murder that happened there? She grunts. Sure. I was closing when I heard a series of explosions from behind the Union. A couple seconds later, this guy comes out, runs across the street. Didn't get a good look at him. And all the lights in the alley exploded all of a sudden. Things got pretty quiet after that. And let me guess, you didn't go running over there to see if the guy was okay? You're no much help? That's not good. Someone's giving you some advice. That's not saying you're help. That's for people who just are so insensitive and they just want their needs met. They can't think about another person, and Never do that. Thanks for your time. I mean, if that's all she got, I would just thank her for her time. No problem. All right. Let's make sure nothing. Still where I came. All right, so let's go down here to this murder scene, see what's going on. So I like the feel of this game. You're out in the night, you're doing stuff. You don't really have a 9 to 5 you have to, get to. You're doing probably something that you kind of like. Can't say that I would. I mean, I like this type of work, but I like the idea of doing what you like and then, working on your own time. More people should learn to do that or seek after how to doing it. Yeah, I know we all got jobs and stuff, but we all could use our downtime to kind of work towards it. Anyway, William. The bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes to the white chalk outline, and dark red stains mark the slab of pavement where Sam Watts died. Standing at the entrance of the alley is a Lone Star officer. Ugh, what's wrong with my voice? The cop looks cold, hungry, and irritated at the homeless man who's currently pestering him. I'm telling you, I need to get my stuff out of the alley or I'm going to die in the cold tonight. The officer sighs, and I've been trying to explain to you that this is an official Lone Star operation, and I can't let anyone in here. Hey, I got rights. Look, you sinless garbage. I've got a job to do. Find a new blanket or I'll find a reason to use my stun baton. Typical. I hate all you pigs. And that's corporate stuff. I mean, can't fault the officer. He is doing his job. Can't fault the homeless guy because, well, he's homeless. I mean, it's a bad situation. There's really no way. I mean, the officer could, let him in, but he run the possible risk of losing his job, and now he's homeless. So, I mean, really, it's a hard one. He looks in your direction. Now what? The coroner Dresden sent me. I'm here to check for spectral DNA. Item long night. You look cold, so I picked up a donut. Oh, that's cool. A donut I got, so I'm gonna give that to him. Hey, thanks. The officer's face lights up, and he takes a sip. He seems pretty trusting for an officer of the law. Oh yeah, now he's trusting. Bribes usually do that, or good gifts. Let a person know that you're thinking about them. So I can see that. When my dad was a cop, this was way back when cops actually worked for the government. He said folks would buy him coffee all the time, but I ain't never seen it till now. So what can I do for you? I'm actually working for the dead man to help find his killer. Can I come into the alley and look around for a bit? My pleasure. I'm here from internal affairs to review the forensics guy's work to find anything that might have missed. Now, this is a lie. This is true. Let's see what the truth does. Your client is a chalk outline? That's messed up, man. But I respect it. Okay. Don't mess up anything. Not that anyone would notice a little notice because the forensics aren't coming back. Oh, okay. Wow. Murder site investigated. So those are my items. Let's see what this is. Amidst the shard of glass and broken glass, you find a small piece of glass that looks like the bottom of a test tube. Okay. Looks like the coat and blanket of the old man was trying to get back. Let's examine the area. Bar tab. As you shuffle through the bundle of clothes to the side, a printed receipt falls out from beneath the fold of the blankets. It's a bar tab receipt from the Seamstress Union dated 2 days ago at 3:02 a.m. Right around the coroner's reported time of death. The customer, Sam Watts. The server's name is listed as Coyote. Looks like I can pick up the guy's stuff, so I'm gonna do that. Boom! I am the goodness in this, all this, and I kind of like that. The The work lights are new. You can see that they are that all the alley lights, alley's normal lights have been ruined. Upon closer inspection, it seems that they're all imploded. And some force. Hey, I wasn't finished reading that. As if some force shattered them all at the same time. Interesting. And then right here is probably the end of everything. I can't read that. Footprints. Set of distinct footprints. A human at the end of chalk. No. Oh well. Anyway. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna go talk to this guy, Williams. The streets have not been kind to this man, but they've also hardened him. The man is clearly a survivor, though one wrestled with the onset of age and arthritis. I saw you over there with that rat, fatherless cop. What do you want? I think this coat and these blankets belong to you. My stuff. Oh, wait, man. I'm supposed to be saying his voice differently. My stuff. Mighty decent of you. Don't see that kind of thing too often out here. Know anything about the murder that took place here? He squints at you, suspicious. You a cop or working for some corp? Just a freelancer, and I need to ask you some questions. Nope, I'm sinless as you. Ha ha. I wish I could say that. People aren't sinless. That's the problem. I'm an undercover cop agent. No, just freelancers works for me. Good. I never tell those cops and salary men nothing. What do you want to know? Did you see the murder? Nope. Can't say. Nope. And I can't say I'm sorry I missed it. I was hauling crates for Mrs. James and up in the market. Can't carry as many as I used to, so it took a while. Got back here in the time to see a couple of tourists puking all over my home turf. By then, the jerk face and the uniforms had already set up shop in my alley. So it sounds like you live in this alley. What else did you see that night? That's all I need to know. Sounds like you live in this alley. Sure, these last couple of months I've been sleeping there, but I spend my days out doing odd jobs in the streets. Yeah. Our jobs for the street merchants or panhandling tourists over near the seamstress union. What else did you see that night? Well, early in the night I saw a big and ugly troll in green hospital scrubs snooping around the block. He brought some donuts and 2 cups of soy calf off Dan over there. Seemed nervous, and he did everything with his left hand because his right hand was all screwed up with some cyberware. Can you tell me more about the troll cyberware? Well, it was big, and I think it must have had some hospital attachments because I saw some needles. It had lots. It was a lot like the one I saw back in 44 when I was captured by the elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me. Let me tell you, never trust one of them cyber people. That's all I need to know. Thanks. Yeah, see you around. Alright, so I did my good thing. So he told Dan, this is Dan, the guy. So I'm going to talk to Dan again. The smell of the... Yeah, I read that. Well, what can I get you, Chummer? So I'm going to ask him... They did update that. That's pretty cool. Most games don't do that. When other people give you information about certain things, they don't give you options to go back and get more. You sell some donuts to a troll wearing scrubs last night? Maybe. What's it to you? I sell a lot of donuts to a lot of people. I know how Lone Star profiles metahumans. I tell them about a troll that brought donuts from me right before murder. They haul them in just to see if anyone paid a bail. Not today, my friend. Alright, so that probably goes into the racism in this game for metahumans. He's a metahuman. I am a normal human. Dwarves are metahumans, elves are metahumans, trolls are metahumans, and orcs are metahumans. It is the best place to party. Yeah, that guy doesn't look drunk. He's just standing there all stoic like. Anyway, see what Bobby's got. Hey, chummer, got some tasty morsels for you. Just what every well-dressed Shadowrunner would have in his back pocket. Now, let me see what you got. Oh, drugs. Yeah, I don't do drugs. All right, I don't think there's any more, and it looks like where I need to go, so I'm gonna head to the Seamstress Union. You're about to leave the Barrens and enter the Seamstress Union. Would you like to proceed? Yes, I would. And that takes me to another location. I'm going to pause it here. Well, after I read this. The Seamstress Union. Relative to the rest of the Barrens, Touristville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstress Union, housed in an old brownstone building on the corner of Illegal and Opportunity. Bums huddled together, gangers strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times that it's like an aged Scarlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. It's a vivid way to express how a building looks. Anyway, the wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmurs of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar's denizens raise their heads and take your measure and then go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everybody knows your name but keeps to themselves. So I'm going to cut it here. I haven't really set up the chat quite yet. If you've been chatting, I'm going to go back over the video and probably get more into it. But if this is your last piece of entertainment for the night, which I hope it is, entertainment's getting a little bit too much these days. We need to spend more time in doing the things that we want to do, doing the things that'll make us better. So if you have something that you want to work on, whether it's you're a songwriter, you write poetry, or you're writing a story or play, maybe you're into arts and crafts, work on that. Don't spend so much of your time with entertainment. I know this kind of seems like it's a contradiction or anything because I'm setting up videos for entertainment, but I'm just trying to give a Christian perspective with gaming. There aren't a lot of Christian games out there, but we have a perspective when playing games. Not so violent, not so hypersexual, not so anything that's not God. But we can still appreciate what's going on, knowing how to filter it through the lens of biblical things. So take time to do the things that you want, play music or work on a song. If you may be into martial arts, gymnastics, painting, whatever it is, take time to do those things. I've heard one thing before that if you don't know how to do something, but you want to learn how to do it, it takes approximately 45 days to do it. So spend 45 minutes every day doing that thing for about a month and you'll be fairly good at doing it, even if you haven't done it before. So take that piece of advice, and you guys just be blessed. Thank you for taking the time out, and y'all